They call me Maponga J. Maponga J. Vuzi Jena. Chigaramboko. Garamashamba Huda. Shirana wano wanjima kumbe mwana mwisende we shano. Because tezazo napigwa na wana manga waripedo antamba nazo. Mtambo paro wari wiramiti ya sose. Wakaramba kulime wakarime wano chemane. Wanamshamba ne gore. I can go on and on and on. I'm honored and I'm quite grateful to be given this opportunity to share with us. Being young must not be equated with being uneducated and being uninformed. So I'll take you through what I might want to call a Pan-African template. A Pan-African? Come on, guys, you can do better than that. A Pan-African? Put on your hand on your head, say after me, this is how I think. Even those that always look smart and intelligent, come on, work with me. This is how I think. If your hand is not on your head, either you don't have what I'm asking for or English is a problem. This is how I think. Put your hand on your heart, say after me, this is how I feel. Come on, like you feel it. This is how I feel. Put your hand in your hand and say, this is how I do. One more time, this is how I do. For the sake of the slower learners, this is how I think. This is how I feel. This is how I do. There are three things you're going to spend the rest of your life doing. Number one, you're going to spend the rest of your life thinking. Thinking. Use this as a tool for processing thoughts. It's not a cosmetic center where you spend lots of time fixing the face, except the furniture that is inside the head. There's something fundamentally wrong when you can put on a weave on your head that is 4,500 and you are reading a newspaper that is 250. Then you cannot do that. That the cosmetics are far much more expensive than the interior furniture. So use the head for thinking. And I will not go very far before I give you the first one. Hashtag, when the face is beautiful and the software is not working, hardware suffers. There is nothing as dangerous as when a country is beautiful, but people are not thinking. Their resources are always suffering. So we need the beauty of a country to be matched by the brains in that country. Then we will preserve our own resources as Africans. And I've said this is an African proverb. Of course, we're all, anyone who's below 18 years here? If you're here, you're here by default. But if you're above 18 years, I can say this. They say a vagina of a drunk woman does not belong to her. It belongs to those that are sober. No, don't worry. I'm an old man now. I'm allowed to say anything. Meaning to say, when you have good resources, but you spend most of your time drunk, those that are awake, the Chinese, the Pakistanians, and the Americans, and the British, will come and do as they please on your resources. We need young people who can start thinking and be sober. Be sober, or else you'll wake up not knowing what happened last night. Do not allow old people to decide the future. Ask me why. Ask me why. They won't be there. How do you leave old people to plan the future for you when they are not part of the future itself? They'll be long dead and gone. Young people must be involved in political conversations, social transformations. I want to make this very loud and clear. Do not be involved in opposition politics. Be involved in politics. Alternative voices must come within the instruments of power. Zimbabwe on its own has 150 opposition political parties. All of them want to be presidents. All of them. Even if we would give each one of them 1 year each, we'll have 150 years before you can satisfy opposition politics. Take advice from a fool. Take advice from a fool. Go and join the ruling parties. Influence. Hey, listen. Old people will go where all other old people go. They're not here forever. Nkomo, Takawira, Tongogara, Mugabe, Mandela, Machero, can I go on? They're all gone. But who remains? Now, if you stand outside and make noise, from outside. And policies and government institutions are running ahead, transforming, while you are busy toy-toying outside. By the time you come into the system, there is very little you can do. And take a note from me, before I go very far, I'm going to mess up your head. So sit tight. I'm coming very fast to you. So think, use your head for thinking. Number 2, use your heart for feeling. Use your heart for? Be emotionally attached to important things. Don't be attached to these foreign brands, Gucci, Armani, I'm Manchester, I'm Arsenal. Arsenal, my foot, you don't even have shares in that team. Be passionate about things that are local, that are present, that are here. Love your country and love yourself. Find people putting posters in their rooms of things that are very far from yourselves. Love you. Do you? Africa, do you? And every time, oh, this is a big one. Every time we try to be like the Europeans, we are depriving them an opportunity to experience us. Is that English? Every time you try to be like me, you are depriving me an opportunity to experience you. Therefore, I want to say it clearly, white people have not yet experienced black people. They don't know us. Because we all have the correct makeup, the correct hairstyles. We look exactly like them. We put on jacket and ties just like them. When they meet you, they think they've met an African. Meanwhile, they've met a coconut. Brown outside, white inside. The software of an African still remains colonially punctuated. You have not even discovered yourself. You are still trying to be like the model you saw on TV, trying to be like that person. And if you are trying to be like that person, who will become like you? We are tired of photocopies. Michael Jackson, we know. Bobby Brown, we know. We know. We know. But who are you? Have passion for things that are important. Put your hand on your hand. This is how I do. Spend time not just thinking and feeling, but get involved in doing things that transform. Don't tell me Zimbabwe will be a good country. How? Give me the formula. How are you going to make it good? Oh, this marriage will work. How is it going to work? Hey, I'm going to pass. How are you going to pass? For it is in the process that dreams and visions and emotions are brought to light. Don't have things in the pipeline, and the pipeline never delivers. Cut the damn pipe and deliver. Not for the heads, not for the hearts, but also for the hand. Show me your 7 fingers. Show me your 7 fingers. 7 fingers. Yes. Don't put them down. I'm going to work with you. Finger number 1, call it governance. Call it governance. Say it after me. Governance. As Africans, we need to be involved and start thinking, how are we being governed? How are we being? Don't get constipated with this democracy thing. It's rubbish. China, benevolent dictatorship. Dubai, the royal house is running. Britain, the royal house is running. Singapore, meritocracy. America, I don't know whether it's democracy or it's a Democrat versus Republican or whatever, but it's another complicated arrangement altogether. And I don't know who dragged the African to make him think that democracy works. I'll make you think, if democracy is the best way of governing a country, why did we fight for it? If the white people were really serious that Africans need to be democratic, then why didn't they donate it? And for 65 years, we've been struggling with a system that does not work. I'm not mixing my words. That does not work. I was in Ghana the other day. I was in Tanzania the other day. I live to travel. And I can tell you, everywhere I go, our people are in trouble with a system where you put people in power, but you can't hold them accountable. The bureaucratic system is so intense and difficult that to get things done takes committee and committee and committee and committee and committee. At the end of the day, nothing is done. Burkina Faso, a new model of governance. I call that beautiful dictatorship. And every African leader must be a dictator. Ask me why. As long as they're dictating the right thing. Who needs a committee when what you need to fix is the toilet? Just get the damn toilet fixed. We don't need 16 committees, subcommittees, procurement, preferential procurement, parliamentary procedures, and the toilet is leaking. Just get things done. And Africa is stuck with a democratic system that cannot deliver what it wants. I want to declare on this conference that we want to make sure that all our leaders are given power to do. Power to do. Governance. Number 2, agriculture. Say after me. One more time. Not agriculture. Agree with our culture. It's not just about food. It is the culture of food. How it is planted, how it is harvested, how it is preserved, how it is prepared, how it is eaten, and how it is. This is a culture of food. McDonald's, KFC, that's not food. There's no culture in that food. Filling up our stomachs with food, we end up as manufacturing companies of waste. Obesity, high blood pressure, name the diseases that go with poor eating. Agriculture, not food. Next time I hear you, never again with your mouth pronounce the word food security. That sounds like war. The real word is food sustainability. One more time. And what's the difference between food security and food sustainability? Food security, you want to supply enough food to make sure that the stomachs are full. Food sustainability is planting food that can sustain itself. Seeds that can be planted and can regenerate and can regenerate. And when the white people came here, they didn't find us sitting behind a tree, almost fainting with starvation, hungry and almost dying with kwashiorkor. And no, when they came here, they found a vibrant people, playing drums, dancing, hunting, singing, and living, building monuments and empires. We're not sick. Why are we complaining of food now? Because we're removed from our lands and placed in lands that were non-productive and given seeds that every year you must buy seeds to plant again. Agree with our culture, agriculture. Show me number 3. Show me number 3. That is education. What is that? Education. Number 1. How are we being governed? Number 2. How are we eating? How are we eating? Our plates are colonized. Colonized. When you have a plate of food, you must see a white man right there. Colonization. And if a man who colonizes your stomach has colonized your mind. Here, I want a pizza. Here, I want them takeaway. Here, I want what? Takeaway, where to? Where are you taking it to? Number 3, we are saying education. Education, particularly African curriculums. We want to challenge you as young people in every aspect of your lives. Start getting involved also in conversations around education. The education we've received in Africa is not an education. It's a recitation of rubbish. Ask me why I say that. What's the capital city of Tanzania? Dar es Salaam. What's the capital city of Ethiopia? Addis Ababa. What's the capital city of Kenya? Nairobi. What's the capital city of Djibouti? What's the capital city of Ivory Coast? Then the examination comes. Blank, Ivory Coast. Blank, Ethiopia. Blank, Ghana. Blank, Botswana. Then the student must sit there and go, okay, Accra, Gaborone, Addis Ababa, Nairobi. Oh, well done. 10 out of 10. Like, really? You are educated to memorize the capital cities of the world. You are educated. You have even a degree of knowing the presidents of African countries. You have a degree of knowing how many legs a grasshopper has. I mean, particularly for Zimbabweans. Zimbabwe, oye! Zimbabwe, oye! You have more than 482 minerals that are in this land of Zimbabwe. We have only found 80 so far, and we are struggling with 15. And all your school never told you what is underneath your feet. And you think you are educated. Upon the summit of the height, where only wind-swept lichens grow, Bongui led by the dawning light, watches the plains below. Upon the highest rock he waits, dim-limned by the golden strips of dawn, and he, a patient sentinel, shouts, "Boom!" to the offended sky, to show that all is well. A white-fish eagle sails alone, its mighty pinion humming tunes, till down thrown the alien songs. 1981, when they were teaching me to memorize these poems. Tell me, where do I take Bongui the baboon to? And that's education, Baba. That's education. Kutumira pa wanu kwa he's doctor. Doctor, professor. Professor, my foot. We have enough problems in this country that need you to take your professorship. Go back into the village. Right now, Mazowe is full of cyanide and mercury. Where are the professors? Go and solve the problem. There. There it is. There. In Mazo, in Shamva yesterday, 8 cattle died again because people are washing their gold into the rivers. 8 cattle died yesterday. There is your problem. You are a professor. Go and solve the problem in the community. Our education must not be that of accumulating of data and information, but solving community programs, solving community problems. If you cannot solve a problem, take that degree and throw it away from life. Our universities have become photocopying machines of foolish people who want to be recognized for the papers behind their backs, not for the problems that they have solved. Number 4. Show me number 4. Business and economics. Business and? Economics. One more time. Business and? Economics. Business and economics. These are the pillars of colonization. And if you want to transform your country, you need to know how colonization was designed. Then you can know how to fight it. They build governance systems. They build agricultural systems. They build educational institutions. They build business and economics, including insurances, including banks. This is how you trade. We used to trade here in Zimbabwe. Nothing new about business. Barter, value for value. Bring me a goat, I'll give you a sheep. Bring me food, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Value for value. You cannot believe that to print $100 bill in America cost you 18 cents. How much money? 18 cents to photocopy that paper. 18 cents. Then America says it's worth $100. Then you photocopy a briefcase full of 18 cents papers and they call it 16 million. And you come and buy gold with 18 cents pieces of paper. And they call that business fiat currency. How do we do our business as Africans? Whoever sells land sells the future of his own children. Are there any men in the house? Are there men in the house? Are there men in the house? When I finish saying what I must say, all men must say, "Oh yeah." When I finish saying what I must say, every man must have 2 wives. I didn't ask women to talk. This is a men's talk. All the men after me, every man must have 2 wives. You can hear for yourselves, women. Sit down. We've just agreed in the conference here to go and get an extra wife for you. No! Hey, this one is, what are you saying? What are you saying, madam? I can see.
I'm saying no.
Okay.
I'm saying yes.
This one. You see, I love women. They can never agree on anything. Others are saying yes. Others are saying no. I think I'll go with a yes, yeah? I think I'll go with a yes. Madam, every man must have 2 wives. The first wife, okay. The first wife is land. The first wife is land. Say after me, the first wife is? Then the second one is the one who gives you children. And if you don't have the first wife, don't make the second wife pregnant. You firstly must impregnate the land. Come on. You must impregnate the land first. Then you can make a woman pregnant. At least you have something to eat. So women, all shout after me, I'm the second wife. Come on. I think I just want some elections here. Who can ever get women to agree to anything? I am the second wife. If that's your husband next to you, tell him, go and look for the first wife. Number one, let's go together. Number one, governance. Number two, number three, number four, business and economics. Number five, sports, arts, recreation, entertainment. The whole business of keeping people busy and entertained. You enter and you attain. Television. It's not television. You are telling a vision. It's propaganda. Tell a vision. Affect people's perceptions. The amount of time Africans spend on entertainment, be it movies, be it radio, be it TV, be it internet. If you can put all those hours together in terms of production time, you will notice how many hours and billions are we wasting watching Arsenal and Liverpool. Manchester. Yeah, I know. He had mentioned his favorite team. And then Chelsea. Men will beat each other up and knock each other's teeth off for soccer. Soccer. The question is, before they came, what kind of entertainment did we have? Do doom doody. Do doom doody. Yes, indeed. Do doom doody. You know, our grandmothers would sit around with us around fireplaces and would be mentioning, naming trees. Uyundo muhacha, that's uyundo mutondo, what, and would memorize the trees, memorize the animals, memorize the birds. And we knew that by knowing these things, we were actually learning something about it. Why is it murara? Because you use it for making bedding. Murara ugazira masa, you make those mats and murara uichi mususu ichi isusu mususu unawapa susu, and would master this beautiful science that is melting away for some poor little selfies and screenshots and templates of artificial looks. Who is entering you and what are they attaining inside you? Who is telling their vision to you? Show me number 6. Show me number 6. Health and technology. Health and technology. For the sake of the slower learners, number 1. Come on, this is even if you failed matric or O level. This is where you can participate also and look intelligent in my class. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Health and technology. This one is painful, but don't take it personal, ladies. Getting pregnant is not a sickness. It's normal. Animals do it every day. Dogs can even do 16 at one time. This business of cutting women, every childbirth must be cesarean. Are you not noticing, ladies, that you are being set for a trap? All these contraceptions. Bill Gates has come up with a new one now. 8 years. No children. But you read on the same article at the back, other countries are complaining that there's population decline. But there's population management. The war in this world is about women. African woman, you are a problem to the world. Ask me why. Ask me why. Your reproduction can extinguish white supremacy. If black women are allowed to reproduce, it's a matter of time before the white community is part of the forgotten history. And they know. Because once they come here to blackness, they can't go back to white. You are the final bus stop of civilization. We started with you, African woman. We will end up with you. Protect your reproduction. Protect it. You sleep with 2, it's a private part. You sleep with the 18, it's a public terminal. But anyway, that's for another day. But health and technology speaks to, you cannot rule and govern over a people that are sick, people that are dying. Health is wealth. Without good health, the richest man is poor. Our health system, we're moved from our indigenous ways of living, and we're moved to European ways of living, of tablets and injections and everything else. Organically, we used to live by ourselves. Our bushes were all for pharmaceuticals. Our food was our clinic. Our grandmothers were our hospitals. They looked after us. From bridges to, we started doing head operations here thousands of years before even an American or European knew how to do brain surgery. Cesarean sections and etc. Nothing new to Africans. But it looks like when we get educated, we migrate away from our knowledge systems into these new things we're now talking about, where we seem like we cannot live with it. Someone say to me, I thank God for COVID. Come on, say it after me. Say it after me. I think it gave us a wake-up call, didn't it? I've never seen even a pastor carrying a chigubu shangashinema chakasara midzi. Pastors were drinking herbs here. Pastors were drinking herbs. Yeah, concoctions. Mfundis, what's happening? Hey, you die. You drink this thing, COVID is here. COVID gave us a window of learning that Europeans are not the only ones with solutions. Some of these solutions are right in our backyards. Our shrubs that we grew up knowing, Zumbani, Mhlonyana, and what, we make these things, we eat, no side effects, no what, and our bodies can digest them, vis-a-vis the plastic, synthetic things. Some of us here were vaccinated. Kupaparika kuna matema. Kupaparika. Hey, there is COVID vaccination. Hey, I'm going there also. I'm going quickly. Now you're suffering with lead content in your blood systems. Clocks and stuff like that and strokes will not want to scare you. But slow down. Slow down, African child. You were born nicely, live nicely. Technology, here we are, talking 1,000 kilometers from here, using technology. But is this real technology or this is witchcraft? Technology, yeah. Technology is beautiful, but I think technology, the best technology, ask me what is it? Ask me what is it? The best technology is when we manufacture nothing, own nothing, and have everything. The Bushmen are already in 8. The Aborigines are already in 8. This is when nature can talk to you. When the winds can talk to you. When you and nature are in one. That's the ultimate. Right now we're on the 4th industrial revolution. The 3rd and 4th. The 5th is coming. The 6th, 7th is coming. And by the time we get to the 8th, people will miss each other. People will miss talking together. Even while I'm talking to you right now, others are on their internet. Others are on their cell phones. When they are there, they're talking to us here. When they are here, they're talking to them there. So the question is, who are you talking to? You have a husband next to you, you're talking to your friends. You're with your friends, you're talking to your husband. So at the end of the day, human beings no longer find value in talking together. These are social medias that are making us antisocial. The whole family sitting around the table. No, man, this technology must be discussed intelligently. How do we become technological without losing our essence of ethics, ethos, passion, life, empathy, and talking to each other, living with each other, hugging each other. Good morning, good morning. You cannot have a funeral and you send me an emoji. Come and shake my nena moizi. There's something right there when people can interact and join with each other. But technology seems to move everything away from human interactions to machine interactions. And when you get to the 7th industrial revolution, where you can have a girlfriend in China, send your sperms to Sweden, have a child in a test tube in Japan, give them citizenship in America, and we'll have sex on the internet. Who needs a wife anyway? Church boys are in trouble. Are there pastors in churches here? Hey, we'll excommunicate you when you are pregnant and you have made a child out of wedlock. The other girl in South Africa says, sorry, pastor, I didn't have a child out of wedlock. I had artificial insemination. The whole church board came to stand still. Where do you start? There was no fornication, but a child is born. Technologies bring to us new forms of challenges that we not seem to even be able to start dealing with. Hence, every generation must make sure that it develops systems that are relevant in the next generation, so that we don't invest in buying typewriters when people are now on iPhones. Who wants typewriters? Number one? Number two? Come on, class. Number two? Number three? Number four? Five? Six? And number last, before I sit down, spirituality. Spirituality. If the Chinese had colonized Africa, all of you would have been Buddhists. True or false? If the Indians had colonized you, all of you have been Hindus. True or false? So who colonized you? Hey, I'm a Christian. Hey, I'm a Christian. Shut up. Just say I was colonized by Christians. As much as it could have been colonized by Muslims, or it could have been colonized by Buddhists. Show me a recipe how to convert a goat to make it into a sheep. You can't be anything. You can't be a Christian. You are African. You can't be. You can't be. This is an illusion. Christianity is an idea of lifestyle. Abstract there. It's an idea. It's like politics. It's an idea. People fight over a virtual paper. It has no spirit. It has no breath. It has no husband. It has no wife. It has no child. It's an idea. And people fight each other for this idea. Our divorce rate right now in Zimbabwe is sitting at 60 to 70%. And Christianity is also sitting at 60 to 70%. Can I ask you a question? Have we become better? Have we? Half of our children are right now on drugs on the streets, premarital sex and everything else. Have we become better? Can we rewind a little bit? I'm not saying come back and put on skins like me, but look backwards and you can see the future. There are some good things that are in the past. Rites of passage, ethics, morality, social structure, respect. We cannot throw these things away for modernity. When people are saying thank you, now they're clicking their fingers. That's being educated. It's like a child asking for a pamper, a G-string pamper, or wants to drink milk with a straw. Our spirituality, Christianity needs spirituality. Spirituality does not need religion. Spirituality is our way of living. When we eat, tell your neighbor, it's a spiritual exercise. Come on. When we drink, it's a spiritual exercise. Tell your neighbor. When we go to sleep, it's a spiritual exercise. Tell your neighbor. When we plant, it's a spiritual exercise. Tell your neighbor. When we give birth, it's a spiritual exercise. Come on. When we die, it's a spiritual exercise. When we marry, it's a spiritual exercise. We don't need a church where we can go. That's why you see in African culture, we never run a crusade. Come and join African culture. And then we put a poster and we put drums recruiting people to come and join culture. We don't have a low self-esteem. It's what you are. You practice it where you are. It's lifestyle. These programs where you must put on a suit and go and appear in front of a pastor once a week and you look so nice when you're coming back from church. Hey, the church is no super. Church beside, and we go back to real life. It creates schizophrenic Africans who are tiptoeing between themselves and an idea that they cannot understand. Wait until the mother gets sick, the child is hit by a bus, the house catches fire, and what? 3 things or 4 things. 5 is too much. And people whisper to you, these are things of the people. Sorry, I know. You understand the translation, yeah? You understand the translation? Less is into unless. A whole pastor, a whole bishop, a whole government minister will take off his shoes in the night. Because garaba mzukuru ndakuona ndiwauya kwa kudi namo zako fumani makosa safuma. Our spirituality is not a commercial center where we fundraise by selling bricks, making people fall, lying to them, spitting on them, selling them oils, selling them water, and then what. This is artificial. Real spirituality is, am I connected to the wind that I breathe? Am I connected to the water that I drink? Am I connected to the soil that I'm stepping on? And if you can understand these 3 elements, that's what you are made out of. 70% water. You have enough soil in you, and you have enough air in you. The African knows, therefore, when you are approaching water, approach it with reverence. It's living and it's alive. When you are approaching the soil, respect it. It's living and it's alive. When you are breathing, respect it. It's living and it's alive. And if you understand how colonization colonized our governance. Let's go together. Colonized our? Number 2, they colonized our agriculture. They colonized our education. They colonized our business and economics. They colonized our it is number 1, governance, agriculture, education, business and economics, sports and recreation, health and technology. Finally, it is spirituality. The question I have for you this afternoon in the house, how are you going to decolonize yourselves as Africans? What kind of governance are you going to institute? What kind of education are you going to implement? What kind of agriculture are you going to also design? What kind of business and economics are you going to design? Sports and recreation, entertainment, health and technology. Ultimately, what sort of spirituality are you going to achieve as Africans? I hope that while we are dealing with this iconic Africa, we can begin a movement of common understanding. This is where we were injured, and this is where we are going to repair. This is how I want you to think. This is how I want you to feel. This is how I want you to do. I thank you.